Is it working? Are we still live?
Is it?
I think. Let me see. Yep, we're live. Well, now that we got the stress of starting this thing out of the way, hello everyone. I am Jeffrey Turner, aka OmegaJetty1, and you can bet on that. And today is the first ever OmegaJetty1, OmegaJettyPrime, Mega Omega show. And welcome, OmegaJettyPrime.
Well, thank you for inviting me in. All right. Don't want to scare the people now.
Yeah. But did you cut yourself shaving?
Yeah.
I tell you, you gotta watch how you shave.
You cut yourself shaving there, too.
Hey,
so.
Hey. It's not about me, it's about you.
Wow, it's about time you came around to my line of thinking.
You all see what I have to live with.
He doesn't really have to live here.
Yeah, well, unfortunately...
There are plenty of bridges without trolls.
I am not a troll, sir!
I don't know about that.
If anyone's the troll here, it's you.
Me? Hey, this is a fine way to get our little project started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I can't think of anything better than by making you look bad on the internet.
I can do that all by myself. I don't need your help.
You said it, not me.
That's right. Now, how can I make you look bad? That's the real question.
Oh, please. I don't think there's anything you can do to make me look bad in front of all these fine people watching.
Uh-huh. We'll see about that. That's like you're throwing down the challenge. You're waving the red flag in front of me there. You don't want to do that.
Well, you don't drop a challenge in this dojo and just walk away.
No?
No.
What dojo is this?
Cobra Kai.
Never dies.
Mm-hmm. But hey, it'll definitely be easy for me to knock your teeth out. You already lost them.
Here's a head slap for you. So what do you want to talk about here, you jerk? Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop hitting yourself. All right. But the most exercise you've gotten in 2 months. Anyway, I think we're off camera here.
Stupid camera. Stop dropping my camera guy.
Yeah. Should have got him caught up in our little slap fight there.
Slap fight, more like slap fest, and I was winning.
Anyway, so what's new in the world of entertainment?
Well, let's take a look. See. Best thing I can do is look at Bounding in the Comics. That's where Jeremy Gavers gets his information.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You sure it's not fake news?
It brings legit, honest information.
Okay. If you say so.
I believe it. Believe it.
There's something I did see, though, that was pretty interesting. Who may be the next Alfred in the new Batman movie?
Yeah?
Well, Robert Pattinson apparently is still on board to play Batman, so from now on I will refer to the movie as Batlight. In his role previously in Twilight. Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah,
as Alfred Pennyworth.
Pierce Brosnan's good. He's my favorite. He's my personally favorite Bond because I grew up with him. And also let's not forget that the guy from Twilight who's playing Batman was also in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
He just wants to get in every franchise. Yeah, he's no Samuel L. Jackson. He's not going to break Samuel L. Jackson's record for franchises.
But even so.
Now, if we got to figure a way to get him in, Samuel L. Jackson into Raiders of the Lost Ark, since he's already been in Star Wars, The Avengers, and just about everything else.
James Wan's Mortal Kombat film race swaps Raiden and Melina. Ugh. You can't race swap Raiden. He's Japanese. He's based on the Japanese god Raijin. Now, I understand that they had American actors portray him in the original movies, Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Christopher Lambert that played him in the one movie?
Christopher Lambert is...
He's the guy that played... I'm trying to think of the role now.
Highlander?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But yeah, he was Raiden in the first movie, and then in the second they got darn, I can't remember his name, but yeah, he's an actor. He was he was originally going to be Hicks in Aliens, but lost the role, and then but he ended up being one of the D-bag cops or DEA agents or whatever in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, but that was back then. You didn't. You could have cast anyone in a way.
Was that the same guy that's been on Black Lightning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know that guy. Sure.
Yeah.
Good actor.
But yeah, I mean, it was understandable. You had, an American dude play the Japanese god of thunder, but still, I mean, they're trying to get back to basics on this.
Well, this isn't exactly new in movies. It seems like it is, but Chuck Connors, who was a famous Western actor, and one show called I think it's The Rifleman. He played a blue-eyed Geronimo, and most Native Americans did not have blue eyes. But they figured he would be the best one to play him. He's a big box office star. He ended up in the Airplane movies too. I think the second Airplane movie, which is pretty cool.
I still haven't seen the second. I obviously have the first.
Shatner's in the second one.
Yeah, I'm told that.
Yeah. But the first is fantastic. I think it was the funniest one. They never did a third one. I'm surprised they never did.
But yeah, I mean, it's one I can understand. They kind of race swapped Raiden in the original movies because they probably couldn't find a Japanese actor at the time.
No, I think they were looking. Well, not that Christopher Lambert's all that big a box office name, but I'm sure they could have found a more notable one. Yeah.
But here's the thing. Raiden is based on the Japanese god of thunder. And yeah, you probably could, exchange him for a Japanese actor and an American actor, but that's about it, I think. I mean, changing any more than that might be a little pushing it, right?
Who was the Japanese actor that I liked that was in The Man in the High Castle? The one that played the trade minister.
Man in the High Castle.
Yeah, that show on Amazon.
The guy that played Shang Tsung.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa.
Yeah, see, that would have been great. That would have been great casting.
Yeah, but he was great as Shang Tsung.
Yeah.
He's so memorable, they brought him back for one of the video games.
Right.
But
I'd like to see him show up maybe next season or one of the upcoming seasons of Cobra Kai as someone who knew
Mr.
Miyagi back in Okinawa.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It was story there. Krypton.
Oh yeah,
canceled by Sci-Fi
after 2 seasons.
And Lobo on hold. Now, I didn't even know that a Lobo series is
going to get made. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, quickly back to the James Wan Mortal Kombat film. You can't really race swap Mileena because here's the thing. I mean, Kitana is based on an Asian. Right. So you got to keep Mileena the same way because she's supposed to be the clone of the deformed clone of Kitana.
Yeah, well, I guess they figure if she kind of looks like a zombie, it wouldn't really make much of a difference if she was an Asian zombie or a Caucasian zombie.
But again, she's a clone of Kitana, so whatever ethnicity you have Kitana, you have to have the same for Mileena. Now Jade, she is clearly African skin because but even though she's from another world entirely, so basically it's just you gotta stick to the tradition. But anyways, Krypton canceled by Sci-Fi after 2 seasons. And what else? Alleged Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker leaks reveal how Emperor Palpatine returns. Not really concerned. I mean, the guy died, and to bring him back,
well, we didn't see how far he fell.
Yeah, but my point is, if he comes back alive, it basically undoes all of Anakin's journey from the first 6 movies, because he was the chosen one, destined to destroy the Sith,
right?
His master and himself. And so, if you bring him back alive in this so-called sequel trilogy, you basically undo what makes Anakin, great. His story.
Unless, of course, they bring Anakin back as well.
There's been talks about that, and why? I mean, other than as a Force ghost, why would you really need to bring him back?
Well, they're bringing Luke back. I mean, Basically, we're going to throw everything up against the wall and see if something sticks.
Yeah, and I don't think anything's gonna stick.
Yeah, gotta find out though.
And you know me, I'm a big Star Wars fan.
I know,
but I don't think anything's gonna stick with this one.
well, we'll see.
Ubisoft VP Tommy Francois, I think it's pronounced,
Yeah.
states Ubisoft's goal is not to be preachy, but to showcase politics in their games.
So we're not going to tell you how to think, but we're just going to put it out there and
Let
judge
you
for
just
yourself.
well, that's not bad, you know.
No, that's not.
That is actually good business.
Yep.
Something Disney should take notes on.
Well,
Report: HBO passes on Game of Thrones creators. Star Wars deal might be up in the air. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that yesterday.
so I know no Game of Thrones prequel then, huh?
No, and it looks like they may not. Benioff and Weiss, the guys who screwed over the last season of Game of Thrones in order to get the Star Wars gig, are about to lose the Star Wars gig.
Wow.
So yeah,
Well, that actually might not be a bad thing if they lose the Star Wars gig, but I think there are probably a lot of Game of Thrones fans out there a bit upset that the prequel might not be happening.
Sweet Jesus, Benioff and Weiss, you sure screwed the pooch last night.
One of Charlton Heston's greatest lines up there with, "Get your hands off me, you damn dirty ape."
This really isn't blowing up my skirt, gentlemen.
Oh, man. So that's all happening. Anything
Yeah, that's all we got.
Not too much?
According to this, Spider-Man Dan Slott takes issues with Avengers Endgame. Peter Parker shouldn't kill.
Well, if it's kill or be killed, I mean, let's be honest.
And not to mention they were fighting aliens.
Yeah.
Aliens that were ruthless and uncaring.
True.
So, yeah. Let's see. R-rated good. I don't even know much about the Good Boys.
Yeah.
Rumor: Loki to return for Taika Waititi's Thor: Love and Thunder will play crucial role in plot.
Wow.
Well, considering how he's already screwing with the mythos of Thor with the whole female Thor, or and the thing is,
Chris Hemsworth even going to be in the movie? That's the whole question.
That's the thing. Apparently, Natalie Portman is Jane Foster is the new Thor, but he doesn't want her to be called female Thor. He wants her to be called Thor the Mighty. She's not Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Thor was the name given to the male Norwegian god. Jane Foster is Jane Foster. She's female Thor. Period.
If you really want to surprise us, you'll bring Lady Sif back into it.
Yeah,
she would probably have a better case to play Lady Thor than Jane Foster would. But
yeah,
I don't think she's on the MCU Disney list anymore since she has her own NBC show.
Yeah,
which I'm not sure they're renewing or not. But be interesting to see.
All righty then.
Then we have the story I think you mentioned yesterday.
Yeah, the Hong Kong protesters call for boycott and after Disney's Mulan, an actress Liu Yifei
show support for the Hong Kong police.
Yeah,
that's a tricky situation because
I can clarify more on it because I made the video yesterday, but without even really much intel on the subject. I just winged it yesterday.
Pretty much like every talk show host and every cable news. Right. Well, Hong Kong was originally part of the British Empire until 1997. That's when they officially joined China. At first, I thought Hong Kong was actually an island off the coast of China, but they actually are right in mainland China. And I assume once they became part of China, that they'd be under the same rule that the rest of China was in. But I guess they've had more autonomy, than anyone else in China would have. So I think there's a lot of issues that the Hong Kong government's kind of cracking down on certain areas, and the protesters want democracy. And being an old guy that I am, I kind of remember it takes me back 30 years when the students had a protest in Tiananmen Square that were looking for rights, and it went on for a few weeks at least, because I was watching a 30th anniversary thing of it on Frontline a couple months ago. So
you don't have to always look at the camera,
I can't help it. It's just there. But so, and that ended pretty badly for the students. They had this huge crackdown in Tiananmen Square, and they basically shut the world down. Mm-hmm. You could see that there's a lot of violence and stuff. And there's one thing, the next day, it was a very vivid image of a tank going through Tiananmen Square, and a guy standing in front of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the tank tried to move around it, the guy moved in front of the tank.
Wow.
So, I mean, that was very powerful. One of the most powerful pieces of
history on camera.
Right. So I don't know if it's going to go quite that far, with Hong Kong. And the thing is, the protesters are singing the Star Spangled Banner and waving the American flag. Unfortunately, I just don't think this particular administration is going to really give them any support any more than the Bush administration, and we're probably afraid to support the student protesters 30 years ago over the Chinese government, because we got a big tariff war going between China and the U.S. And I think President Trump needs President Xi's help in kind of bailing him out. And
President Xi's?
President Xi, Xi is pronounced Z.
Oh, the president of China.
He's the president of China. He's the president for life now.
Oh, wow. So
he's not going anywhere unless the Communist Party decides, enough of Z, time to get him out of there. So, but that's the political aspect of that whole thing. And I think the actress from Mulan, I think she actually lives in the U.S., but she probably, if she grew up in China, then she knows. I don't know if she is actually from Hong Kong or not. If she just grew up somewhere else in mainland China, she probably knows no other way than, a very harsh form of government and not really all that much personal freedom, which is something that the citizens of Hong Kong apparently still enjoy for the most part, but that could change. Hopefully the Chinese government won't come in, with troops and tanks and, quell this whole thing down in a series of, bloodshed moments like what happened at Tiananmen Square.
Okay.
But enough politics. What else?
We're not here to talk politics. We're here to entertain the masses.
Did you say the masses or them asses? Stop!
You stop!
You
but stop being an ass.
I can't.
I'll tell you what. I will stop hitting you if you promise to stop being such a colossal asshole.
I can't.
At least you're honest about it.
That's right. When are you going to be honest about it?
Fuck you.
Fuck me? Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
Fuck you. Hugh.
Fuck you, asshole.
No. Fuck you, asshole.
No. Fuck you, asshole.
Pathetic. So who's all be watching us and talking to us there?
Okay. Let's see here, because chat tends to jump on me here. Let's see.
Lucky chat.
We got Batman Big Fan. We got Brian the Observer, and we got Riot Kitty. Hello, everyone. Glad you can all join us today.
Because we are definitely coming apart, so we need you to join us.
The only one coming apart here is you at the seams.
Well, it's only a matter of time.
Hold on. Get over here.
What?
Got a damn ear hair. Pluck!
I've got more hair in my ear than you have on your head.
There. Ear hair removed. I don't know why it keeps growing on there.
It's what happens when you get older. You'll find that out someday if you live long enough.
All I know is that sometimes I get long strands up my nose and I have to dig deep in order to pluck it out.
So if you're enjoying your Cheerios or whatever meal you happen to be having while you're watching this, I apologize on behalf of OmegaJetty.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, so by all means, feel free to laugh at our dysfunctional relationship here. If I can just get this darn camera to aim the right way. Yeah.
It's more dis than function, I think, at this point.
The only dysfunction is right between your legs.
Oh,
Ooh.
please. Oh, please. Bitch, please. You don't want to go there.
I think I do.
Oh.
No!
You had that coming. Ah, God. Get out of here.
You're slapping me in the face, bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch. Bitch. Bitch.
This is why you work alone.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what we deal with.
This is the only exercise he gets.
Fuck you.
Exercises his futility. Would you snort? Would you snort?
Ooh.
Do you mind?
Hey, I'm entertaining our people here.
You think they were entertained by that?
Oh,
It's elder abuse.
No, they ain't entertained by
Oh.
me beating you. They are wondering why the hell you being such an idiot that you want me to beat you.
It's elder abuse.
It ain't elder abuse. You are not that old.
I'm old.
No, you're middle-aged.
Thank you.
Common problem amongst middle-aged men, or so I'm told.
Yeah, you're told. You know.
Yeah.
Well, soon enough, if you live that long.
Wet Willie.
Ah, get out of here.
Oh, wow.
You need a towel? Me to towel you down a little bit there, or what?
What are you talking about? Towel me down.
Yeah, it's a little sweating all over the place.
I'm not sweating. You're sweating.
I'm old. What's your excuse?
Fuck you.
That's your excuse? Oh, in 200 years, we've gone from I have one life to give to my country to fuck you?
Go ahead, drop the stick. Do it.
Oh, I'll drop the stick, all right. You're not going to like where I drop it either.
Fuck you.
Oh, you already got a stick up there anyway. Never mind. Hey, I'll tell you.
Oy, I think we're losing viewers because
You
of
think?
you. Because of you.
Well, I didn't ask you to
Oh,
put me on.
damn it.
Uh-oh.
Stupid buttons.
We off the air?
Nah, just fucking hit the wrong button and change the screen. But don't worry, I
You're
changed
good
it
at
back.
pushing buttons usually, but
Fuck you.
see, this is what I mean. Where's the respect?
It's because of you I pressed the wrong freaking button.
Because of me. Blame me.
Bitch, please. Ah! Ow! Ass.
Oh, you're the ass.
You all see what I have to live with?
You don't have to. You can leave any time.
I am not living under a bridge, and I am not living with Mom. Much as I love her, we can't stand living together.
The choice between living with Mom or living under a bridge. What do you choose?
What do you think?
The bridge it is. The bridge it is.
Fuck you.
You hate it when I'm right.
No. You're not right. You're wrong.
No.
I'd live with Mom right before I live under a bridge.
Okay. Let me call her back and tell her that.
Fuck you.
Of course, you're not taking this computer with you, though.
Oh,
Take the old one.
Oh, I would definitely be taking this one. Don't worry, I'll leave you with a couple bucks to get a new one.
Couple bucks. Yeah, 1, 2. So we ran out of showbiz stuff to talk about, huh?
I don't know. What else is there? Let's see what's going on Twitter.
All right.
Let's see. If this thing would stop jumping on me.
Well, we mentioned late last night the passing of Peter Fonda.
Yeah, this one. I like this.
Oh, the picture of
Rogue Psylocke. Yeah.
That's a good picture.
Yeah. And this is the 90s Rogue. She just took her jacket off. And
Yes, she did.
even if she has a bodysuit, it clings so much that leaves little to the imagination. I just love it. Who's your favorite X-Men female?
Oh, that's a good question.
Mine is Rogue, obviously.
I'm kind of a Storm fan myself, especially when Halle Berry was playing her.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. President Abu Nas posted an interesting tweet here.
Yeah.
Definitely saving that.
Just in the mood for Jello all of a sudden.
Good. Scene from Spider-Man, the original Sam Raimi film. That's a lovely outfit. Did your husband make it for you?
You got 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes with you, freak boy.
Yeah. It was cool how they got Randy Macho Man Savage for that.
That's awesome. He left us far too soon.
Yeah.
Because he was the
Believe it or not,
into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
Believe it or not, though, the wrestler that he fought originally in the comics was known as Crusher Hogan. So I'm assuming he was based on Hulk Hogan.
Possibly.
Let's see here. Here's an image. The only bio of Wolverine that you'll ever need. 5 feet, 3 inches of pure dynamite would best describe him. Huh.
Maybe a Venom.
Oh, yeah, and there's rumors that Ewan McGregor may return as Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Disney Plus series.
Yeah, depending on what site you look at, it's kind of beyond the rumor stage. It's almost a done deal.
But the thing is, Disney talks so much these days, and most of their talk ends up backfiring in the worst way possible.
Well, I think they need something like that, something positive to focus around. If they get Ewan McGregor to do an Obi-Wan series, that'd be great. I just wonder where it would pick up. Would it pick up on his time on Tatooine after defeating Anakin?
Well, I say that whatchamacallit, we got to definitely see him try to cope with the fact that everything he believed about the Jedi way has been wrong, and that he should have listened to Qui-Gon's teachings a little more. Because remember, Qui-Gon didn't always agree with the Council because he believed that the Jedi should follow the will of the Force, whereas the Council believed the Jedi should get into politics and be more in the politics.
The Republic.
The Republic.
Yeah.
And so basically, the Jedi lost their way, and so Obi-Wan's going to have to unlearn the Council ways that he clung to and relearn what Qui-Gon was teaching him.
Should have let Qui-Gon be more like his Liam Neeson's Taken character. I have a specific skills. I will find you, and then I will kill you. Yeah, problem solved. Just taking the Emperor out right then.
Oh wow, I like this. I'm definitely screen sharing this bit here. Just let me screen share. Share. Yeah, I definitely believe this. I accept this as canon now.
Yeah.
Kirk, Picard, Sisko, Janeway, Archer, and Mercer. I can remember.
Ed Mercer.
Yeah, Ed Mercer. I'm surprised you remembered that.
Yeah, that could be surprisingly.
I was just going to say Captain McFarlane.
Yeah. The only downside is I can't believe Fox is not going to run this.
Yeah.
I have to go to Hulu.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Ridiculous.
Now Fox is making doing the same damn BS as Disney and Warner Brothers. They're screwing over the TV audience, people.
Yeah.
Because I mean, how the hell is anyone supposed to watch their stuff if they're putting it on these streaming services that no one wants to buy?
Well, actually, a lot more people are. That's the whole thing. When you see companies like this moving to streaming services, it means that's where the eyeballs are going.
But not
Designated Survivor. I mean, I didn't even know.
Not everyone wants a streaming service.
True, but I mean, people are watching television differently than they did 5, 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah, but still, that you can't completely forget the old ways.
Well, true, but
you do that, you run the risk of losing something, and not to mention, if say there is a large EMP that takes out a good chunk of the internet and streaming services. People need something to fall back on, and if you completely leave behind the old ways of watching television, then you run the risk of never seeing anything anywhere ever again.
Well, if an EMP is strong enough, it's going to take out every aspect of television and probably radio too. But yeah, like I said, Designated Survivor. I didn't know there was a season 3, and I guess that's been on Netflix. So
let's see. Happy birthday to Lois Lane. Can't pick your favorite, but who is yours? Well, I know what mine is.
Terry Hatcher?
That's yours.
Okay. Oh, Erica Durant. Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah. And I have the perfect GIF to go with that. Just give me a moment.
Did you reply on that?
Hold on. Let me stop sharing for a moment. Smallville Lois. Where is it? Where is it? No. These are all gifts, but not the one I'm looking for.
No, of course.
Where is it now? Come on. It's got to be here. Well, if this damn thing would just stop freezing and just go. Scroll, you piece of shit. Space age Mickey Mouse piece of shit.
Everything's going at, the internet is just not your day to deal with, huh?
Work now, you Mickey Mouse piece of shit.
It's Disney. I think you're confusing Twitter with Disney.
No, Disney Twitter, it's the same.
Myrna Loy, she was an actress
Darn
in the
it.
30s. Yeah, I think we went down a little too far.
No, I'm it's freezing on me. It keeps doing that.
Well, there's multiple
because
there.
Yeah, they're trying to play all at once, and they shouldn't have to unless I want it to. Damn it.
Yeah, well.
Might as well just type the damn. I hate the internet.
I know.
It screws everything up.
It's the worst.
It connects us, and yet it screws with us.
Yes. It connects us so it can screw with us. You gotta understand the relationship there.
Come on. Fucking type right.
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to put on here. Problem is, I can't fucking find it. And I hate that I cannot find it. This is supposed to be a gift section, and if you type it exactly right, you should get what you typed. And it's pissing me off that I'm not getting it. Is Twitter's selection of GIFs under specific type searches really that limited?
Apparently.
Son of a... I'm sorry, everyone. I feel like I'm letting you down now and just complaining now instead of actually entertaining you.
Sometimes your complaining can be entertaining.
Screw you.
Not today.
You know what? I'm just gonna, the hell with it. I can't if I can't find the fucking GIF, I'm not gonna go hunting all over the internet for it. So I'm just gonna hit the name.
There you go.
Hate that I can't get what I want.
Welcome to the rest of the world.
Comic Book Resources posted a tweet saying Justice League needs more of Whedon's vision, not a Snyder cut. Wow. Oh.
Now, my buddy Joe would disagree because he likes the Snyder cut. He wants the Snyder cut. He did the cut for Batman v Superman, didn't he? Wasn't there a special Snyder cut for that? Or
No. It was a director's cut because the studio shortened it, basically. Yeah. But the thing is, there really can't be a Snyder cut because Snyder is a great filmmaker and all that, but it's just his vision of. I understand it was meant to be alternative, but it's his vision was not true to the DC superheroes that we've come to know and love.
Yeah.
Great guy, bad vision for DC.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The 90s Spider-Man cartoon, which had a cameo of him meeting Stan Lee.
Nice.
Stan, you left us too soon. I was hoping I could...
95. I mean, 95 is a pretty good run for anybody.
Yeah, I was just hoping he could live long enough to see my idea for Blue Shogun. Because, I mean, most of what he made kind of inspired it. So,
right.
Yeah, I mean, I would want to get his opinion on it. So, yeah. Kind of sucks. But, hey, hopefully...
We'll see it from the afterlife.
Hopefully he enjoys it. Oh
my God.
Wow. Abu Nas is really going heavy with the sex appeal women today.
Zoinks. I thought that was Lois Lane for a minute.
Ooh, nice. Obi High Ground Kenobi. So uncivilized. I definitely like that tweet. Okay. I think that's enough screwing around on Twitter. Oh, wait. Oh, darn it. I hate it when this damn thing jumps. You really need to put, really, Twitter, you gotta put the damn upload new tweets button back on this new format, because when the moment you took it away and made it upload automatically, you screwed it up for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. Okay. Oh, that's a nice image of Spidey and Venom. Now then.
Makes us wonder what the next Spider-Man film is going to look like.
Okay, that's
That's a bit much.
That is either those are real or they are definitely made to look real, even though they aren't.
Yeah.
Eesh. Oh yeah, this is good. And interesting. This is a clip from the original Superman movie, starring Christopher Reeve and Martin Brando. And
Marlon Brando.
Whatever.
And Susanna York plays.
My point is that this is a Superman clip being posted by Luke Skywalker.
Well,
which is fitting because both Luke and Superman's stories are very similar.
True.
Both alien farm boys and all that.
Where Luke was a moisture farmer. I think Clark handled corn.
I don't know what this gif is, but
Starfighter?
Last Starfighter? Never saw that movie. That's probably one I still have yet to actually see. And I hear it's a big 80s film.
Oh, yeah.
Cult classic, I hear.
Like a kid playing a video game and save the world or something?
Yeah, and then they recently did like something similar to it, and they made an obvious reference to it, like The Last Starfighter, right?
Is there a Captain Marvel story back there? Did you skip over? Or?
I'm just, let's see. New video upload by Clownfish TV, or retweeted by Clownfish TV. Captain Marvel toys collect dust wherever they're sold. Well, of course.
Well, it serves some purpose. You can use it to dust.
Oh, excuse me.
Original Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Jeff Robertson.
We live in a world where there are people who don't know or care about Uncle Ben, and it saddens me.
The newest generation won't know because he hasn't been mentioned.
No, because MCU wants to everyone at Disney Marvel wants to fucking rewrite history with their revisionist history. And sorry, there are some things you just cannot change about a mythos or history. And I'm definitely retweeting this because I feel the same way now. And again, it shows new tweets without my permission when I should have the option to pull it up myself. And yeah, the Batman has such an amazing opening theme, perfect for a character like Batman. Sorry, the audio is really low. Yeah. But yeah, the Batman was made shortly after the 90s show ended, and it's really good. I mean, sure, it harkened more to the 60s show of, who's the villain of the week for Batman to fight and all that, but it was still good.
Yeah.
And also the one show that had Batman take Batgirl as a sidekick before Robin, because at the time there was the damn embargo thing nonsense.
Right.
Yeah, the opening space battle in Revenge of the Sith is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they just jumped right into the action there. Oh, yes, I love this shot of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom because, I mean, he was there for the fortune and glory, getting the stones, but the moment he heard the cries of the children and saw what they were being subjected to, in that moment, he really became human in that movie and
a
became
real
a hero.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was a pretty intense movie, and that was the whole reason PG-13 was invented.
Yeah.
Because that, as a PG movie, which was the original rating for Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, it was pretty hardcore and graphic, and I think there were a lot of complaints about that from parents, more so than kids.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, parents bitched about everything. That's why the sequel to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was so kid-friendly that they didn't even use their weapons, which annoyed the fans of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations, parents of the 90s, for ruining that.
Yeah, I mean, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic book was a lot more graphic and than kid friendly.
Yeah, I mean, the Ninja Turtles, they had no the only way you could tell them apart, first off, was by their weapons, because they all wore red, and didn't have those belt buckles with their first initials on them.
Yes, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart if they all wore red masks.
Yeah, and they killed Shredder at the end of the first story.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they found a way to bring him back after he became so popular.
Well, sure. You don't want to kill your main villain off.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were just thinking it was just going to be a one-off.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine saw Quentin Tarantino's movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Thought it was pretty good.
Avengers Lars actually makes an interesting tweet. He says, I think that Batman Begins might be better than The Dark Knight. I'm not exactly sure which one I like more. To be fair, Batman Begins felt more like a Batman movie because I mean, Gotham City still had that noir feel to it.
Right.
In Dark Knight, though, they just went more modern day with the look of Gotham and less artistic with it.
Yeah. Although basically both movies were filmed in Chicago, and the third one was filmed in Pittsburgh.
Except for the one scene, the end of the Dark Knight Rises, when they knocked Talia's truck down into a tunnel.
Right.
That was the same tunnel featured in the first two movies.
Oh, okay.
Because whatchamacallit, it was the scene where the Batmobile was being chased by the cops through in Batman Begins, and the same tunnel where he chased after the Joker when he was going after Harvey.
Yeah, because I don't think Pittsburgh has anything like that. I think the only tunnel they have is the Fort Pitt tunnel, which is pretty spectacular. You're going through the mountain, and then you come out on the other side, and then you see the skyline of Pittsburgh.
But yeah, my point is, though, Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises went more modern looking, whereas the Batman Begins went more artistic looking with Gotham. Because the Narrows was like, darn, I forget the name of it now. It was a sort of infamous place in Hong Kong, actually.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That like a huge multi-block area where it was all like tenement housing and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's the walled city of Kowloon.
Yeah,
because he was even referenced in my favorite Street Fighter 2 V.
Yeah, I think they finally took it down though. But they have some sort of a thing, like a plaque or something.
It was called Kowloon Palace because it was an area of Hong Kong that was blocked off, that was considered a war zone and desolate, abandoned.
Yeah.
But they wanted to go there anyway for the fighting because they love to fight.
Sure.
But and it was also so Kowloon Walled City was an ungoverned, densely populated settlement in Kowloon City, Hong Kong. Originally a Chinese military fort, the walled city became an enclave after the new territories was leased to the UK by China. In 1898. Wow.
So it was I guess it was like a 99-year
rule over Europe had over.
Because that's kind of like what we had at the Panama Canal.
Yeah.
We had it for 99 years before we went back to Panama.
Yeah. Its population increased dramatically following the Japanese occupation of Hong Kong during World War II. The walled city contained 50,000 residents within the 2.6 hectare, 6.4 acre borders. From the 1950s to the 1970s, it was controlled by local triads and had high rates of prostitution, gambling, and drug abuse.
Wow. Happened in town.
In January 1987, the Hong Kong municipal government announced plans to demolish the walled city. After an arduous eviction process, demolition began in March 1993 and was completed in April 94. Kowloon Walled City Park opened in December of 95 and occupies the area of the former walled city. Some historical artifacts from the walled city, including its yamen, an administrative office or residence of local bureaucrat or mandarin in Imperial China, building, and remnants of its southern gate have been preserved there.
Oh, something is preserved. That's
Yeah, and not to mention they kind of made a little model of the entire walled city, and whatchamacallit,
should make a Lego version.
yeah, model of Kowloon walled city located at the entrance of Kowloon Walled City Park.
Cool.
And yeah, basically the Kowloon walled city was featured in actually some films, I believe. Whatchamacallit? Come on. Okay, many authors. Yeah, the Born. In literature, Robert Ludlum's novel *The Bourne Supremacy* uses the walled city as one of its settings.
Wow.
And what else? There was some familiar stuff. Come on, where is it? Oh yeah, in the 1988 film *Bloodsport*, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, the walled city is the setting for a martial arts tournament. So yeah, the Kumite was set within the walled city, which it no longer exists.
And they use that for Double Impact too, or is that not in Hong Kong?
Well, they were in Hong Kong in Double Impact, but I don't know if they actually went into the walled city.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
I do remember that from Bloodsport.
Yeah. In the 1993 Jackie Chan film *Crime Story*, it was partly filmed in the deserted walled city and includes real scenes of building explosions.
Wow.
A walled neighborhood similar to the walled city. I should read it right. A walled neighborhood called The Narrows in the 2005 film *Batman Begins* was inspired by the walled city of Kowloon.
See, technically, that's what ghettos were really like. They had these huge walls around them.
Yeah.
You know, almost like kind of
buildings were so close they were like walls.
And that's the thing with Hong Kong is it's on Manhattan, only even smaller than Manhattan because it's so dense. The only way they could grow or build is straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Is they say I think Hong Kong was at the time and may still be the most densely populated city in the world. If you've ever seen movies where planes are coming in, it looks like the plane is about 2 feet off the rooftop. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. But the thing is, and because the walled city of Kowloon is such an inspirational thing, even though it's long gone, I'm thinking by Blue Shogun of having my own version of that in Little Psycho, because Little Psycho is my version of Little Tokyo, but different. And even though that's more of a Japanese setting, the fact that I should have an area within this fictional district of LA have its own version of the walled city of Kowloon be interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Hey, Nico Blue Starwoke, welcome. Yeah, we were talking about some of the walled city of Kowloon stuff from China before it, from Hong Kong, really, before it was demolished in the 90s. And how it inspired a lot of stuff. Sorry if it's a little dark here. Apparently,
we got a little thunder boomer going outside.
Yeah, and apparently the clouds are covering up this, so I'll have to turn on a light. But yeah, you missed a lot of entertaining. You missed a lot of entertaining stuff. Like
entertaining might be saying going too far with that. I don't know.
Hey, Yin Yang here kept being making an ass out of himself.
Making an ass out of you too.
So if you after this is over, feel free to go back to the beginning and catch up on what you missed. Trust me, you'll laugh your butt off. So yeah, because I mean, I don't expect I'll get many views. I mean, I've already had a few people pop in already, which I'm very grateful for. But I don't expect to get too many on it on first viewing. At the very least, I'm hoping that a lot of people will rewatch this later.
Maybe the Snyder cut will have more views. I don't know.
Funny.
Yeah.
That was good. I like that.
You
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there?
And here comes the rain.
Oh, yeah. We couldn't go a whole day without rain.
No, it seems to be raining almost everywhere now. And apparently the wind is blowing it into the window, I think. Yeah, it's a good thing that Mom wasn't feeling up to for a visit, because we probably would have been caught in this.
So when this gets over with before the picnic starts, tonight's the last night of our nearby church's picnic, and I want to go and have a couple brews.
A couple brewskis?
A couple brewskis.
Yeah, you got to say it like that, brewskis.
Brewskis.
Yeah.
Well, it's not Polish beer, so technically it's not a brewski.
But even so, it's a cool slang for beer. But anyways, what was a good one, Star Woke? Are you referring to Yin Yang's here's comment?
Yin Yang.
You are a Yin Yang.
I am.
You're the Yang to my Yin.
OmegaJettyPrime.
You're something, all right.
Darn right I am.
Boy, you're something.
Thanks, Indy.
Oh.
Ooh, that's. Is that
thunder and a little lightning.
Is that actual rain or is that hail?
Oh, let me see now. I'm curious.
Let's stick your head out the window. Let me know if it's hail.
Whoa.
The little white pellets falling. Woo! Yeah.
That's loud ass thunder out there.
Sure is.
Sure. I thought
What'd you do?
Oh, my one button came loose.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your belly probably popped it open. Ah! God, boy! Stop beating me.
I'm not beating you. You're asking for it.
Just being honest.
Yeah, honest pain in the ass.
Well, still honest.
And I don't know. Maybe it is.
I could be just
hail.
Well,
Or sleet.
That's probably just.
Which is worse, hail or sleet?
Well, hail can get pretty. Can be like golf ball size or baseball size.
Okay.
The size of canned hams. I don't know.
Then again, it probably because the wind it's blowing against that window, and we never usually get rain hitting that window because it's in between the houses. But hey, so yeah, we'll just try and hope that we don't lose y'all.
Y'all.
But
Are you from Texas, y'all? I go check myself.
All my exes live in Texas.
Oh, yeah, we're getting a little bit of hail.
We're getting a little hail?
Yep.
Okay.
Woo! How about that? I like that last crack.
Looks like the gods are putting on an epic battle for us.
Bowling.
The gods are bowling tonight.
Yes, they are.
Who do you think's winning? Zeus?
There's only one.
Thor?
There's only one. He wins everything. Yeah, that's a severe one. We ducked a couple on the other day, but not today.
Well, anyways, I don't know if we'll be able to keep this going. I hope we can. It's like, let's see, we started at like a little after 3:30. It's now 4:40 right now. So
yeah, my hour might be enough.
Hour? Yeah, okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining in, and this has been the first episode of the Mega Omega Show. Boom.
And you can bet on that.